Although 120,000 less than the price, only 5 meters of the driver and ancestral big sofa. However, his battery, suspension, even assisted driving. I suggest you still pay attention. 119,902, 149,900. How about pulling the Nissan N7 within 120,000? What are the advantages and disadvantages compared to opponents of the same level? How to choose the most cost-effective configuration of the 5 major configurations. Here, Roberta gives you a thorough overview with a comparison and teardown video. First, look at the basic quality of the body size. The length of the car is 4 meters 93. The width of the car is 1.9 meters. The wheelbase is 2 meters 92. A proper medium and large car. It's not the one of the 23,000 that everyone generally knows. It should feel like a small car. With the same wheelbase as him, there's a 200,000 class car with a length of 5 meters. At the same price as him, there's a small Ping Bang M03. His car is 4 meters 78. The wheelbase is 2 meters 82. A big circle, smaller. Therefore, the pricing of the Nissan N7 does indeed mean that there is a large amount of money. What about motivation? This car is purely electric. The motor power is available in 160 kilowatts and 200 kilowatts versions. The small battery version with 510 battery life is a low power motor. The large battery version with 625 battery life is high power. Corresponds to 0-100 acceleration of 8.5 seconds and 6.9 seconds respectively. That is to say, the main positioning of the small battery version is still Buddhist. What about single batteries? All series are iron phosphate batteries. The battery brand is new, Wanda. The small battery version has a capacity of 58 degrees. Large battery version is 73 degrees. All systems have a 3C charging rate. Fast charging from 10% to 80%. It took 19 minutes. It should be said that the battery capacity is the market average. The fast charging capacity is above average. Our new brand is not so outstanding. In addition, maybe because the Nissan New Energy team is in Guangzhou. This pure electric car does not have a heat pump in the whole series. The weather is biased. If you use a car in some cold areas, the battery life will be affected. Of course, all systems can be equipped with optional heat pumps. The price is $2,000. In terms of processing, the whole system is a front-end precursor. The front suspension is step-by-step. The rear suspension is an independent multi-link. Pay special attention to the materials used. The arms of the front and rear suspension are all stamped steel. The elevation angle is made of aluminum alloy. It should be said that from the price of 12 bens, the suspension structure is good. The material is acceptable, especially considering the next door Manila 3, the rear suspension is still torsional force. However, from the price of 15 bens, the cliff material does have room for further improvement. In terms of security, the appealer of the Nissan N7 uses 2 gigapascals of high-strength steel. The roof has an 8-ton compression capacity. The airbag is also a standard 6 airbag. Special attention should be paid to the intelligent configuration. Although the manufacturer's promotion caliber emphasizes the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8295P used in the N7 car chip. But in fact, 3 of the 5 configurations still use 8155. Only the top and second top max versions are 89P. Navigate quickly. And the same is true of park assistance. These advanced driver assistance features limited to 2 max versions. It should be said that at 14.15 million price, the nailability of this max version is average. But if you put it at 12.13 million price, the nailability of the Air version and the Pro version is obviously weaker. There are more version differences. We will configure the disassembly force in detail later. Look at the starter rights. Generally speaking, the rights are pretty awesome. Originally, Nissan's big sofa is also the so-called AI zero pressure cloud blanket seat. There is no minimum configuration. The other 4 configurations are also standard in a single position of the main driver. The bottom of the first equity is given to the and the configuration sound and hardware upgrades other than low distribution are also added. In addition to the level, we also give away heating and cooling refrigerators and base car paint free. Utility and even enjoyable configurations are given. How about it? If the conditions are met, the Max version also comes with dedicated driver assistance protection benefits. However, we should pay attention to quality assurance. N7, this car has 3-sided pipes for life, and the whole car tube is 4 years, 120,000 kilometers. It should be said that it is quite good in the joint venture car, but if it is compared with several domestic brands with large cells for 6 years, 150,000 kilometers, there is still room for further improvement. Look at the specific configuration. In general, it is not recommended to by the lowest price. The other 4 configurations will be specific to the situation because the price difference between the lowest matching and the second low matching, 10,000, the configuration gap between comfort, configuration and auxiliary price is quite large. Even the old driver Roguler also suggested that starting from the 4 low matching options, at least the front row can enjoy Nissan's flagship AI seats. The front seats are ventilated and heated. The lumbar massage can only be in place. There is a 360 panoramic image, and reversing will be more reassuring. There is a full speed. Running the elevated expressway will also save you some effort. You must know that the minimum configuration does not have the full speed, homemade cruise function that most oil trucks already have. This configuration is more to lower the price of the car series, create marketing topics. What about the other 4 configurations? If you simply commute to get off work and take a Buddhist step by 510p, the picture shows his brand and the big sofa on the boat. I want to assist more and accelerate faster. There are many high-priced expressways that have been reinstalled, so by 510, the cost of batteries can be saved a bit. Expressway saves effort. Acceleration is more comfortable, and toe-footed assisted driving can also help from time to time. If there is still a need for high-speed, long-distance running, then buy a 620 max battery with a 9. Running long distances will make you more confident. What do you think? 5 major configurations. What is your first choice? This price of N7, is MMO3 still fragrant?